Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm so excited. My husband got me this tripod for my phone. Look, hands-free. Woo! I'm so excited. Anyways, so now I can actually take some quality video and not have to worry about things getting flipped around on the computer or being backwards. So, yay. Thank you, hubby. Love you. All right. Oh, did you hear that? Ugh, I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Well, actually, I don't get hungry anymore, but I know that I'm supposed to eat. I've got some meat right here I could share with you. I got a big piece of protein. Would you like some? Okay, all right. Okay, I'll share with you. Spiritual protein, mind you. I'm going to be reading from Psalms 32, and this is verses 1 through 7. Again, Psalms 32, verses 1 through 7. And this is in the NIV version. So now you know. And here comes the protein. It's so delicious. You're going to love it. Blessed is the one whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is the one whose sin the Lord does not count against them, and in whose spirit is no deceit. When I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long. For day and night your hand was heavy on me. My strength was sapped as in the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Therefore, let all the faithful pray to you while you may be found. Surely the rising of the mighty waters will not reach them. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Wasn't that delicious? You didn't even need sauce or salt and pepper. It was good all by itself, right? Oh, Psalms 32, 1 through 7. Oh, my hiding place. Songs of deliverance. It gets you excited. It was so juicy, so meaty. Aren't you glad you had a bite? I am too. So very briefly, I wanted to talk about some changes that I've noticed emotionally, physically, spiritually. Physically, for sure, I am a cold freezer all the time. I'm wearing flannels, wool socks. I snuck into my daddy's drawer, got some of his bigger wool socks today, and I'm sporting those bad boys. It's cold all the time. I was cold before surgery. I'm even more cold now after surgery. It's crazy ridiculous. My husband thinks that I am just like a freezer all the time. Cold toes, cold hands. But Aaliyah Moore, shout out. I did buy some long underwear. I'm wearing it now. Wear it all the time. And I dig it. It keeps me from having the shakes and the brrrs. So, yeah, physically there's been some cold things happening. Emotionally, I've had some issues just recently with a little anger, aka bitterness, as Selena would say. And it's all stemming from the fact that this fat was a part of me. It was a part of my identity. It was a part of who I accepted myself as, and it's disappearing and it's leaving. And with that, people have had their share of comments. There's been naysayers, which I don't mind. It doesn't bother me that much, but it does make me a little angry because it's people that are close to me and that I thought would actually be supportive and be cheerleaders. Comments such as, so did you throw up today? How much weight have you lost? I mean, seriously, yeah. In that kind of tone, in that kind of manner. And I'm realizing I'm just going to have to prune some of those relationships and friendships back. Maybe they'll grow back and they'll be more beautiful and more lovely. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But that's been difficult. But on the flip side, people that I would automatically assume would be supportive, such as my daddy, has been extra supportive, which has been really awesome. Even my husband, making sure that Thanksgiving, all the sides were sides that I could eat. Making sure that there was enough choice for everybody. I mean, he put so much hard work and effort into Thanksgiving. It was a blessing to me. It was a relief. I enjoyed our Thanksgiving. And then even seeing other people eat, usually it's a day of purging, you know, stuffing your face and getting your grub on. And my dad actually took his time. We played a game in between dinner and dessert, and he didn't overdo it. And I took a whole bunch of food over there after the fact. And he told me he wanted to make sure that he was watching his portions while he was eating with me. My daddy. It was so nice. It was great, actually. We still have turkey in the fridge that we're living off of. And I've got to put some of that in a freezer bag and get that tucked away because I don't want it to go bad. But that's been pleasant, you know, seeing my husband, you know, taking on a menu plan and trying to be on board with the same foods that I'm eating. Mind you, he needs a lot more than I do, but he's trying to make sure that when we have salad, he eats salad. And when we're having, you know, a day of no meat, or I'm having a day of no meat, I should say, he likes to partake in that as well. And it's rough for him sometimes. I see it. He gets a little grouchy. But I so appreciate the effort, and I think it's fabulous. So, with that being said, it's also given me some spiritual insight, especially in this walk with Christ, and how much I need to be dependent on Him and how much He has asked me to remember the fruits of the Spirit, that love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I have to depend on Him for those things to actually work. And so depending on Him means that I have to tap into Him daily, sometimes on the hour, minute by minute. I'm not going to lie. So, and that's created, I think, more intimacy with Christ and I. We have come to a sense of seeing things from a cleanup perspective, because that's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up His temple. That's this whole process. And to clean up the temple, I've got to sweep away the dirt. And I've got to start focusing on what's dirty and start vacuuming that up, dusting, however you want to put the analogy on it. And cleaning house is not fun. It's dirty. And I'm feeling the effects of that for sure. So I'm just going to call it that. This is a long video today, and usually I like to keep things short and sweet and simple, but I know that there have been some people that have said, hey, where are you at? What are you doing? So I wanted to update and check in with you guys. I'll be posting a blog topic here about my daily schedule that actually turns into my weekly schedule, so that people are aware of how many times I'm putting my hand to my mouth, and not just with food, but also with supplements, and keeping this body going. But then also my workout routine. I've had questions about that. And what are you doing working out? And what kind of exercise are you getting into, cardio or weight training? So I am going to be posting that probably by next week. So take care of yourselves and stay silly. Keep your legs moving and keep your head up. Bye.